Live, live and in color, the attitude of gratitude. Welcome to DiasFrugalLife. I'm Dia, right here with my lovely co-host Cora. She is my daughter, and this is her newest channel. I am introducing her channel. If you want to tell me what your channel is, Cora, and give the people a little feedback about it.
I don't know what my channel is going to be about. Besides more kid stuff.
What is it called?
Well, I don't know because I'm going to change the name. Right now it's called Tiny Story Time, but I want to change the name up. Well, hold on real quick. I'm going to get the dogs.
All right. Well, Cora and I had talked about, and she kind of came up with wanting to write little kid stories, or at least start that way. And she came up with the name Tiny Story Time. Hi, lovely ladies. What a surprise. I know. Cora likes to do these pop-up lives, and I'm more like, okay, I'm more scheduled, right? I want to be like, okay, no, I'm doing it on Sundays. Like, I've already got a lot of videos going, and I need to start just popping up on here and just doing it. But yeah, yeah,
Dang, my head looks super small. Look.
compared to your belly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now I'm gonna basically be cleaning the kitchen a bit, and yeah, so my this channel is gonna be about, I guess, all the home stuff. I guess.
Yeah. Kath- Kathy says, "Hi, little mamas."
Hola. Yeah, because I'm kind of done with the van life stuff for now, at least for a
Yeah.
long time, and that was mainly the whole thing about that one. Let me get this dog real quick. Hold up. Hey.
So Cora feels like she needs to reinvent herself as far as her channel, I guess reinvent her channel, and she wants to create a whole nother channel. But at the same time, I'm thinking she just needs to keep her minimalist Cora channel and just kind of introduce her new life because it's her channel anyway. It's just her lifestyle being more minimalist, but whatever she's doing now, it's apartment life, it's being a mama, being a stay-at-home mom, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'll probably talk to her about that. What a blessing. I miss being Previa. Oh, pregnant. It was the best time of your life. Aw. Aw. Yeah, it only happened once for me, but yeah, that was pretty
I'm back.
special. Can you read the comments too, Cora? Are you able
Yeah, I
to?
can read them.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
surprised I can go live because what's it called? I thought you had to have like 1,000 subscribers and up, but I guess that's like a different platform I was thinking of.
Well, maybe
So
because you're going live on my channel. It's not
no, I think
specifically
that's just
yours.
TikTok. Hey, get
Hmm.
down from the table. Get down.
I'm not sure because I think I tried it on another channel and it didn't let me do the live stream.
Hmm.
But because I'm going live and you're just invited to, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, I was
Yeah.
talking about how maybe I was going to talk to you. You can just keep your minimalist Cora, just kind of make it more like what you're doing now, like a stay-at-home mom, being a mom now,
Yeah.
your apartment life, whatever you're into. Like it's not a specific channel name to like the van life. It's just minimalist Cora. So
I think I more so just want to restart it all. Because I don't know. I mean, it would be smarter to keep
yeah,
that one channel.
keep that and
Yeah.
just change it up and you'll have new subscribers. If people don't want to watch that, then of course they'll unsubscribe or not watch it. But you'll have
I'm
a
just
whole
tired of
nother
seeing my old videos. Tired of it. Tired of it.
girl, you have that one awesome video that is like 130, 150 something thousand views on the tiny car life or tiny car
Yeah.
living, something like that.
Yeah.
Especially if
Yeah.
you want to start getting Your watch hours up, I would not remove any of that.
I've already got the 1,000 subscribers for that. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Girl, then why did we do this? Why did we do this with this dang channel I got right now?
Because
Goodness.
that's gonna be, I thought you wanted to do the tiny, what is it called? What is it?
Tiny story
Your new
time.
tiny story time is what Cora's other channel, and she wants to illustrate and write books. So either
No, I
that
just want
way,
to do kid stuff.
kid stuff. So you're just
Yeah, I
gonna
just
tell
want to do
stories
kid
about little
videos,
kids?
and then I'll happen to make kid books and stuff.
Mm,
But I want to do like the vlogs kind of stuff, and like kind of like I just did a shorts on this channel, just like about the family and stuff. I just wanted
yeah,
to restart it all and put it on this channel, and then later I'll happen to make books and stuff. But I want
yeah.
to redo because I don't like the channel name like this, and I don't want to do the minimalist Cora thing too much. But I don't want
Okay.
to have two separate channels where I'm doing two different things because I can barely keep up with one, girl. So that's not what is going on.
So then just
What is going on? I don't know.
what about you just rename Minimalist Core into whatever you want?
Yeah, but then I'm like, dang, because I like the minimalist core. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know.
I
I
don't
just
know.
don't want to see my old videos pop up.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. That's what this title is, the attitude of gratitude. That's what the title is. So, and the reason why that popped in my head because I was asking Cora, well, she wants to go live. Cora loves doing live streams, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable doing live streams, but I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just go on there and let's talk to everybody for just a little bit. And I've been watching a video on here on YouTube that's called The Secret. So if you guys have not seen that, you guys should check it out. It's about law of attraction, and it's pretty good. I sent it to you, Cora. So
Yeah, I saw
you
it.
might you yeah, you might check it out later. Yeah, the attitude of gratitude. And what's funny is the same lady that mentioned this video, I've seen it come across. I had just never really watched that video. I might pin a comment sharing that video, and it's called The Secret. And it's just basically kind of teaches you what the law of attraction is and how it works and all that kind of stuff to improve your life, to flip your life, to make it whatever you want. So I was watching a lady talk about that earlier today, and she had a pretty dress on, and she had one of them little, I don't know if they're called like little cardigan sweaters where she had the buttons, but it was like one little button on there, and it was like a beautiful little pastel pink. And I was like, "Ooh, that's so pretty." Well, guess what, Cora? Grandma went to the thrift store. I took her to the thrift store earlier, and then she showed me what she got. You get a bag of clothes, you stuff it all together for like, um, I think it's like $6, $8 for the adult clothes. They have a kid section that you stuff a bunch of baby clothes for like $3. But she had two of those sweaters. One was like a peachy orangey, and one was the exact same one that I saw in that video that I was admiring, thinking, oh, I would love to have that sweater.
The exact same one?
Yeah. Well, not the exact same, because the lady's wearing that one, obviously, but it looks identical. It looks identical. You just put that over your dress or whatever, and you have like a cute looking sweater for your dress or for your outfit, for your cuter outfit. And I was just like, whoa, that one was even happening before I even saw that video. Lot of attraction. It's
Yeah.
real. It's real.
Oh yeah, it is real for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So there they talk about, for I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I was doing that whenever you got a hold of me to go live.
Mhm.
But basically it's whatever you're thinking, whether it's good or bad, that's what you're focusing on. The brain has a frequency, all the thoughts have a frequency, and whatever you keep thinking of, whether you think negative thoughts or positive thoughts, that's what's going to come to you. There's more of that. And yeah, so they were just kind of going about that. And then supposedly it's not really as much the thoughts, it's the feeling that you have with the thoughts.
Yeah,
So
that's why I
that's
like to pray a lot. Hayden and I
yeah,
always pray.
yeah,
Talk to God about everything, girl.
yep, yep. Yeah, and that's what that lady was talking about when I saw the video and she had the pink little sweater. She's like, that video right there helped me discover God and come to God and all this kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, well, it must be a good one for her to say that because I like her channel. But
Sorry, I gotta lift up my stomach because
your
she's too
baby
hot.
bump.
Yeah, she makes me feel like throwing up whenever she gets too hot. What's up, Vanessa? Hey, Earth Waffle. We
Oh, look at that. Hello, ladies. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I was actually watching that video that I keep mentioning that's called The Secret. If you have not watched it, watch it and I will try to remember to share it after this live. I'll look for it, link it and pin it and you guys can watch it. Um
who's it from?
Hi Mama Dia, hey Corita, and hey Baby Dia.
Baby Dia. Now it's
Babe,
Baby Dia.
yeah, Baby Dia.
That's what I was saying. I want to do like a little channel where it's like the vlogs are like family because um, Hayden cooks a lot
Yeah.
and he wouldn't mind me recording him and putting that on there either. So then I wanted to do something like where people are like always the blah 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 family or whatever whatever.
Baby Dia too.
Baby deal. Yeah, and I was like, what can I do?
Yeah,
I don't want to just put me. What?
what are some good channel names or channel a few like a phrase or a few words that you guys recommend for Cora to make it more like a family type of channel for her? Look at that belly.
Oh my god! It makes my head look so small. Oh my god!
Wow, look at that belly with that unfinished tattoo, girl. That's a crazy looking tattoo. Oh my god.
With my unfinished tattoo. It's alright.
Earth Waffle says, I'm so glad I was able to get on your live. Work was crazy and nonstop due to Easter. Oh, where do you work? I bet. Like traffic was a little heavier here on the 15. Um, I took my mom to Popeyes. She got her some Popeyes earlier. She loves that restaurant. And it was jam packed, jam packed. It was busy. So yeah, like this whole
Really?
weekend is gonna be hi, my wife.
Hey, boo.
Oh my god.
How you
Oh
doing?
yeah, we got some bills to pay over here, hubby.
Oh my god.
Send us the cash app. DiasFrugalLife.
Oh my
Let
god.
me see.
Supervisor at Food Line. Dang, over 10
Oh
years.
wow, for 10 years. You go, you
Woo.
go.
He was up
Wow.
top.
I was gonna say you go, girl, but I mean, I can't tell from Earth Waffle. I would assume you're a lady, but I don't know.
Maybe. That sounds maybe like a dude's name, Earth Waffle. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
that's
like that
I
name
like
though,
that
Earth
one. I
Waffle.
like
I
it.
need something
Uh,
like that for my channel.
yeah,
Earth Waffle.
exactly. Like
Something
Earth
spunky like that. I like
Earth
that.
Waffle is creative. So yeah, Cora likes those names like that too. So if you guys have an opinion of what Cora should name her family channel, the oh my god, I can't get over that belly, girl. You got like 2 months or less than 2 months. Okay, yeah, she's female. All right.
Oh, okay.
Good. And you didn't get offended either. Good. Good.
Good, good.
Good deal. Okay. Yeah. So Earth Waffle, help us find some kind of cool, funky name like that. Cause mine is
That's a
just
good.
like, it's just my life. It's just, I'm not that creative. Cora's pretty creative.
I'm gonna say three little chunks,
Ah,
and then every time we have another kid, it'll be four little chunks, and then five little chunks.
yeah.
Oh man, that sounds
Little,
good.
little, little chunks.
That sounds good.
She said,
Whew.
oh my God,
Thank
Cora, you
you,
look so
Vanessa.
beautiful pregnant with the little cries. Look at that.
Feels
Oh my goodness.
very
I
heavy.
made the name. Oh, Earth Waffle loves waffles, and she's from planet Earth. So there you go.
You ain't
That-
lying. You ain't lying.
well, that's my 2 cents about the Earth part. Oh my goodness. My allergies are kicking in a little bit. It's been kind of wind gusts over here, all this sand, all this stuff. I don't know. I'm sure things are blooming because I see a little bit more green, but I'm like, oh, my nose. Baby Dia popping out. Yes. I think my belly was that big with Cora. I swear I could do like 5 hands. That's what I used to
Girl,
count. Boom,
I only
boom,
do
boom,
like two
boom, boom.
right here.
I was like, boom.
Girl. Well, you're like that tall to me, and then flaquita. Whew.
Well,
Man, she's just a heat box, bro. Just like her freaking father. Heat box. She's killing me. I think she's growing hair. That's what Vanessa said. Her daughter
with
with the super
with
thick hair.
the heartburn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanessa does have a little girl with a lot of hair. A lot that
Yeah, we
heartburn.
thought she had a weave on or something because that's a lot of hair. Woo.
You thought your stomach was gonna be like that. Was it little, Vanessa? You had a little bitty belly. Some people do. They have the tiniest little bellies. Cora was 8.5 pounds and 21.5 inches. Yeah, she was a big girl for me. She was a big girl for me.
And Hayden was maybe like, well, the same weight. We were the same weight. And then, and then, he was like an inch taller than I was or something like that. But he was like skinny, supposedly, like one of the skinny babies. I don't know how we were like the same. And then I was chunk. I don't know. Little chunk, big chunk. 52 video game junkie. Read them comments, girl. Read them comments. I'm cleaning.
Yeah, yeah. Earth Waffle says she's 52 and a video game junkie. Well, what kind of video games do you like? Let's see. Because of 19 and 20-year-old, your sons, 26-year-old daughter. Oh, okay, okay. They're into the video games and you got into it too? And Vanessa says, and yes, I didn't show until like 6, 7 months. Um, I had like the tiniest little pooch between like 5-ish, 6 months, and then from there it just went. It Cora just grew. She just grew. I think I gained like maybe like 30 pounds with Cora.
Yeah, I
Oh,
gained about 30 pounds so far. And I have
yeah.
like less than 8 weeks to go now before they
Yeah, you
induce me.
do. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The attitude of gratitude. Not only
Attitude.
do I get to have a beautiful and awesome daughter, but now I get to have a beautiful and awesome granddaughter. Ah. Oh my gosh. And bonus, I'm almost 99% sure that she's gonna have my name. So she's just destined to be awesome. So you can't help it. You can't help it. She's destined to be awesome. Even if she looks like her own daddy and not like me. Oh my God.
Girl, she
Cora was
already
saying,
looked like her daddy from them dang pictures. Well, I don't know a specific day yet. We were supposed to have, um, what's it called? I don't know a specific day when we're going to get induced, but they said between week 38 and 39. So I'm like almost 31 weeks right now. So, um, what's it called? We have the one appointment that was supposed to be April 2nd, but I have another appointment somewhere else. So I had to reschedule for the next week. So they might tell us then. I don't know if we could discuss that. Whew, I don't know. She like stretching me out. It hurts. She's stretching me out right now.
"Mm, if it hurts now, girl, wait until it's time."
They said that they're gonna induce me because the way my um, placenta, it's like abrupted and bilobed, something like that. And with my other health issues I got, that they're trying to avoid C-section. too. So I'm like, heck yeah, avoid that C-section. Wait for
Yeah.
baby daddy. Yeah, I was telling my mom that we're gonna have tea parties, or I tell Vanessa, telling you, Mama, that we're gonna have tea parties and stuff with
Oh,
her.
that'll be so cute.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I hope to
Let's
move back
see.
down there soon. We're thinking of Corsicana area.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Earth Waffle says my oldest daughter was 7 pounds, eight
Ooh,
ounces. My second daughter, 8 pounds, 7 ounces. And her son
dang,
was
9 pounds.
7 pounds, eight
Whoa.
ounces. And my last baby was 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Ooh,
Woo.
wow.
I tore
Bless,
up.
bless, bless, blessed, huh? Oh, wow. You had good sized babies.
Woo.
Wow.
Being
That's
healthy.
awesome. Yeah, from their size, they I I would say they were pretty healthy. That's good. Wow. That's awesome. Miss Clean with me over here. You did get a good start on cleaning, girl. Oh, Cora
Yeah.
and her socks. You always had them funky socks, girl. If
Well, I don't have
nothing else,
socks. My socks always come missing whenever we do laundry at his mom's house. So they always come out missing for some reason. So I'm using one of my socks and one of his socks. His
oh
matching
my god.
pairs too, like any pair he could find. We're gonna go buy
Ah,
some more socks and keep track of them this time.
oh my
Goodness.
gosh. You have to like sew them together somehow.
Ooh.
Oh gosh. Say, oh, I feel you because my oldest son, I blew me up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I gained like 30 pounds. Of course, I didn't take like the diet or anything. I just ate whatever I wanted.
Yeah, that's how I'm
I
doing too. I just try not to overeat. I really can't overeat because she makes me throw up when I overeat.
yeah.
It's like too big now, but yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hayden and I want to do back to back too.
You want them back to back?
At
Try
least
to
the
get it.
first two. That's
Try
what
to
we're
get
trying to.
as many kiddos as you can in a row.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Blew
Vanessa
you up.
said, "Girl, what's the craving right now?"
Um, well, I was craving fried rice, and Hayden
Fried
made us
rice.
fried rice yesterday, so I ate that earlier. It's more just salty foods, which was funny because Vanessa was she was telling me all of the like wives' tales and stuff that salty is more for the boys, but I'm just like salty foods all the way. Yeah, I know one sock is always missing. I don't know how. Like before I got with my boo thing, my boo butter, my socks, I used to even just we used to wash in laundromats, and I'd always have my socks and everything, intact. But since I get with this kid, this guy, everything's missing. Everything's missing. He's even missing these like really nice slacks he bought for this one job, and I'm like, how do you miss like what a whole thing of pants?
A
What the freak?
whole pair of pants. How do you miss a whole pair of pants in the laundry? That's funny. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, yeah, normally the way I would work in a laundry place, and every time I would clean up after, like, especially in the evening, and you gotta go through it at least once, and then once, after you close shop. But yeah, there'll be like a sock stuck like way in the corner of a washer or something, or even in a dryer. And people are constantly like, it's almost invisible. Once it's wet and it's wrung out and it's like a little clump of something in the back of the washer or the dryer, and people don't, they just leave it. They leave it and they don't realize.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. I will like check up on it, make sure I have all my socks and stuff, make sure nothing's in the washing machine. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Whenever we'll go to his mom's house to visit, sometimes we'll do the laundry there. Not anymore, but she would insist on doing the laundry. And at first, he was like, "Heck yeah, go ahead." And that's whenever our stuff always went missing. So I'm like, "Dang, what the freak?"
I hope people can hear you and see you
Can
because
you hear me?
you keep getting stuck and you keep sounding like a robot.
Well, you got your headphones on too. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's.
but you keep freezing on the camera.
Am I freezing, y'all?
Yeah,
Please tell me. Probably have to get closer to the Wi-Fi thing.
or put the Wi-Fi closer to the. No, it is pretty close to the window.
Yeah, it's like right there. There's
Huh?
like no other window I can put it at. We only have three.
3 windows. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got two in your bedroom.
No, just one. Just one.
Oh, the two are like side by side in the living room. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. I'm about to put more of the diatomaceous, diamantina
Diet
earth stuff everywhere.
diatomaceous earth. I've even seen people eat that. They eat it.
I probably saw it too. La Gringa,
Oh
Crystal.
yeah,
How
she put it
she?
in her coffee. Okay, Earth Waffle says
Yeah.
yes, she can hear and see you. Okay, awesome, good,
Okay.
good deal. Yeah, you have to show the diatomaceous earth bag. I saw that years ago, showing how that helps with like insects and parasites, and you can put it's if you get the food grade organic one. Um, oh sweet, you're from Maryland, awesome. Okay, yeah, that bag right there. So I saw that years ago on another YouTube channel. I think it was Becky's Homestead or something like that. And you get all the critters, like it's even safe to put on food. That lady does a lot of like homesteading, and she sprinkles a little bit of food, I mean a little bit of that powder on her animals' feed, and it just keeps their system, parasites, all that stuff just kind of regulated. So, yeah, I told Cora to
Yeah.
sprinkle all over the place behind the appliances, especially in the kitchen, so you don't have any bugs. No, just like weekly at least, sprinkle fresh stuff. You can put
Yeah.
it all over your
We're
carpet, leave it there for a while, and vacuum it. And
we live in an apartment right now, and I don't know. Like all of a sudden, we were here for maybe like 1 or 2 months, and then all
oh,
of a
simple
sudden, just
paradise life.
cockroaches.
Hi.
You what?
Oh, I was just reading. She loves Becky. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Yes, exactly. Ah.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, yeah, so somebody, like apparently somebody moved out that had some kind of roach stuff in, Cora's apartment complex, and when they moved out, they started going to Cora's apartment, so I told her about that, diatomaceous earth. Just sprinkle that all over the place and just keep doing it at least, like, weekly or something, and hopefully
Yeah. So I
they'll go away.
did, I think, a couple of days ago, and yeah, so I started a couple days ago, and I just put it everywhere. I wasn't like neat or anything. I just sprinkled it everywhere. Oh my gosh, there were cockroaches on the walls. Like I told Hayden, like, oh, it was like a scary movie, like blood all over the walls, but it was cockroaches. Like, oh my god.
Oh, zombie apocalypse of
Yeah,
roaches.
yeah.
Oh, god.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was just crazy. There was
Wow,
at least
yeah.
like 30, 50 of them.
Oh my
Woo.
gosh.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't like.
That powder is awesome. That powder is awesome.
Yeah, besides like me leaving like a couple bananas, there's like a potato, an orange, some onions. Besides leaving that out, I don't leave food out.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we'll like make tea, or we'll like cook something in a pan, and
Mhm.
then I'll like wipe it, and that's like whatever residues in there is what else is in there. But other than that, don't really leave food out or nothing like that. We tie up everything. I mean, even like this, we have herbs that, but they have like somewhat of a top on them. So it's like, I don't know, somebody had to have like moved out, pest control came or something, because it's
Mm.
just crazy. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. But
Yeah,
yeah.
Earth Waffle says that sucks. Plus, roaches love cardboard. Ooh.
Oh,
And
really?
John, good evening. Good evening. Yes, I have heard that. That a lot of the cardboard, like I don't know if they like to eat it or nest in it. I don't know what the deal is with cardboard, but yeah, for sure they do.
Huh. I
Let's
don't
see.
know.
Yes, it will dry out the moisture from the insects, and they die. They thrive in places with a lot of moisture. Okay, okay. Well, that's probably why you have started to see them in your bathroom, Cora. And the apartment management don't do anything to help. Well, they spray and they charge you for it. They spray for like the pest control, but even then,
But they said they bring pest control here every Friday. I've never seen them, so I've never seen them. Uh, it's probably my fault though, because one time there was supposedly he's a maintenance worker. I didn't know that at the time, but he came in. We have like a door, front door, and then it's our patio, and then another door to the actual apartment. So he came in the door, and he was like in the window area, and like I was like, "Who the freak is this?" And I'm just like little old me by myself, and the man walks in, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" But yeah. So I
well,
told him like, you need to watch out because Texas we right. So they're like, "Oh my god!" And so ever since then we've had to schedule maintenance with these people, because they're like, well, there's no obligation to uh, let you know whenever someone's going to come in and do maintenance on your apartment. I was like, okay, but whenever it's just like me,
yeah,
and or whenever my kid gets here or whatever, and a random man just walks inside the apartment, which luckily I had the deadbolt in this other door so he couldn't get in, but whoo. But then I told him
yeah,
like, we protect ourselves around here, like I don't know, you didn't let me know anything. So they were like, oh, well, in that case, yeah, we're gonna let you know every time. So
yeah.
yeah, I put in a maintenance order like 3 months ago, and they finally came like
Mm,
last weekend to fix our toilet. But now
oh,
I'm like, man, I got one of the lights out, I got cockroaches, I got all this stuff. They're not gonna even wanna bother to
yeah,
come again, anyways. But no, I
yeah.
told them
That's
about the cockroaches too. They didn't say anything about it. So
yeah, yeah. That's why I got her that diatomaceous earth. Let's see what they're
yeah,
saying.
thank you.
And John says, "You're welcome." John says, "You're like the HGTV for minivans. So fantastic."
Fantastic.
Thanks. I've been trying to switch it up and come out with like different kind of ideas for you guys. And I like rearranging, so I just kind of show that. But it's a little hard after a while. I'm like, I'm already like, I already put the bed here. I put the bed here. I put the bed this way. I put the bed that way. Like, I don't know where else to put it. Let me see. Kathy says, I powder up my dogs once a month with DE. No fleas or ticks ever. Yep. I would put that on our dogs before and sprinkle a little bit in their food, and they didn't really have issues. So once I saw Becky from Becky's Homestead talk about that, I tried it because it was like it's you get the organic one, you get the food grade, and it's safe for pets and humans. Like we can touch it, we can eat it, and it's fine. Well, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Yeah, so now Cora's getting
It's hard to
all
bend
her
down.
apartment. Oh my gosh. It's not hard to bend down, it's hard to get back up, huh?
No, it's hard to bend down
Oh, it's hard to
and
bend
get.
down.
Yeah, I'm trying not to like, because I got like a placenta issue, so I'm not trying to like super strain it. I can feel Like whenever I do too much, it's like hurts.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you see that one little dog over here? I
No.
don't know.
Oh, there.
Hey
Daisy?
Daisy. Hey Daisy. Hi
Oh,
Daisy.
yeah.
She's so happy.
Yeah.
Hi Daisy. Oh, man. All right.
Yeah. Next time I go see you, the roaches and bugs and spiders and whatever else happened to be there won't be there anymore.
Hopefully not. Woo. I'm just gonna like put some, kind of like sweep it closer in there. Then I'm gonna kind of mop a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just
No, you
sweep and leave it like.
just sweep it and leave it for at least a day or two. Because if you mop it,
Yeah,
it'll get like cakey, like chalky. Let's see. The
yeah.
kicker is you have to use the setup. Well, I try it for like a few days, but then I want
Chorus
to
corner.
rearrange. And then let's see. You've been modifying your van for 3 years. It's like a never-ending project. You always like find something cooler. You see somebody else, have a better idea that you want to try, and then it's just, oh man, Cora's corner.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't think that it's what's it called? There's been times where the diatomaceous, the whatever, the D earth, whenever
Yeah.
it comes up. But like how I'm doing it right now, I'm just like sprinkling it down, and
Yeah.
it's not even like they come out in chunks, so I'm not really breathing it in. Yeah,
Mhm.
because my boo thing, he was saying that too. Don't breathe it in. It says Google says not to breathe it in. I'm like, okay, it's fine, it's fine. I know,
Ah,
it's okay. Okay, I'm just making sure.
yeah, yeah, for her channel, or that's a suggestion. So, Kathy suggests for your new channel name to be Cora's Corner.
Horace Corner.
Yeah,
Okay.
put that on the
Or
list, girl, so you can have like a whole list and figure out what you want to name it. Let's
yeah.
see. Earth Waffle, do you have a favorite setup in your van? The one that I keep going back to, yes. Yes, I keep going back to it, but then I switch things around. So for sure I like my bed on the passenger side. That one I love. I love it on the passenger side. And I have been enjoying having the seat up, which is on the passenger side. So that means my bed has to be on the driver's side. My kitchenette and my shelving, I like it to be in the back. Like the most recent setup that I just showed, how I have the two shelvings back here and then my kitchenette kind of making like an L shape. I like my kitchen and shelving to be like an L shape so I can just like maneuver. So that's been pretty awesome. But I don't know. I just go back and forth and then I want to switch it up and then I see something else and I'm like, "Ooh, I want to try that." Or just depends on if I'm going on a short road trip, if I'm going on a long road trip, what I take, what I don't take with me. So, but I know for sure I do like the L-shaped kitchen shelving type of setup and my bed on the passenger side. That I know for sure.
Yeah, girl.
Plus, I've been liking my bed on the actual floor with a ton of cushion, my trifold plus all my foamy stuff on top because I have so much headroom and I can just like move around whenever I have a an actual cot or a bed frame or anything like that. It just gives me little to no headroom and that gets annoying real quick. Yeah, it's easy for kids to remember for sure. Chorus corner. Yeah, for if she wants to do like kids book or anything like that, that would be easy for the kids to remember. And
I was
John
thinking
says,
something
"Huh?
like family orientated kind of title though. Like with I would do like our last name,
Hmm.
but I don't know. He wants to change his last name to their family name
Yeah.
because his dad is, he got his last name from his dad, but his dad, that's not his last name. He was married into that last name.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
girl.
And John says he loves the L shape. I do too. It just the only thing sometimes better than an L shape is the U shaped or the whole around shape, but then the L shape seems to be like the perfect for a small space for a van, especially like the L shape just does what it does and it does it good. Let's see. Hot pink frogs is this is for Cora. How did Cora and Hayden meet?
Uh, we met in middle school. We went to middle school
Mhm.
and high school together in Dallas. I kept moving
Yeah.
away though, because my family and I we would always move everywhere.
Yeah,
With
we were military, so we would move, but we had a house there, and then whenever we would go somewhere, we would rent the house out, and then we would come back to it, and then that happened a couple times. But
yeah,
yeah, yeah, we
yeah,
would
and then
go back
um,
to the Dallas Fort Worth area because we had purchased a house there.
yeah, and then what's it called? He had texted me one day like, "What's up?" And then
Hmm.
ever since then, we were texting. And at this time, I lived in Oklahoma. The
Hmm.
last time he had texted me, and um, what's it called? Then he gave me, well, basically gas money to meet him a little closer. And then, so we would go on dates. So I would cross Oklahoma, meet him in like different places in Texas. And then he's like, what's it called? He's like, let's move in. And I'm like, but I need to get married first. Yeah, you see how long that lasted. Jeez.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
But he's a good guy. He's a great guy. So
Yeah, yeah.
he's doing really good.
So far, so good. I see a lot of good in Hayden, and he takes good care of you. And now
Yeah.
he takes good care of you and the baby. So, I
Oh,
mean, what more
yeah.
can I ask for?
Yep.
Take good care of my girls. That's all. That's all. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. But we met in middle school, and then we were friends since then, and then high school, um, and then still. So yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. John says, I have kids, wife, and a dog. Like a country song, huh? That I have to bring with me. Glamp trips. Oh, that's fun. That's fun, though. I like that.
That
Yeah,
is cool.
Cora and I started glamping camping on our driveway in the Prius, the very first Prius I had, and it actually is in that house, the house's driveway where we were talking about that we had over in Texas. We would go out there, we would put some pillows, some blankets, some cushion, and we would just lay there and talk and everything inside the Prius. Like we were glamping in our own driveway. I think you might have been like middle school. I don't remember.
Yeah. Middle school at that time.
Mhm.
I think that was a little bit after that Hayden and I met.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know that like car camping and obviously people would live in their cars, but from what I understood at that time was that oh, you're homeless, you live in your car. So I thought like, oh, glamping, this is cool. Heck yeah. And I didn't know the seats laid back flat. And then that's everything just came from that.
Yeah. Let me see. John says I put shelves in the back window using the L brackets and adjustable legs. I got to do a video sometime. Yeah, you do. Got to do a video for sure. Show us how it's done. Then in middle school. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, they've known each other. for a really, really long time. They never dated or anything until you were already an adult, right, Cora? You're like
Yeah, I was
18,
already an
19.
adult. I
Yeah,
think I was
that's
20.
oh, you were 20?
I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been too long. Almost like 2 years
Yeah,
if you guys like
it's almost been two
actually
years now. I'm almost 22, so
yeah. Oh my gosh, almost 22. It seems
jeez.
like such a long time, but just because I'm thinking I have a 22-year-old almost. But you're so young, but like for me, take it back to me, right? Let me
Well,
see.
Hayden's he'll be 24 this year, so I call him dang viejo, dang. I, it's always so funny because he'll call people like that are like 27, 29, 30s,
Mhm.
35 that they're so old, and I'm like, boy, you getting up there. I don't know what you're talking about old for. Shoot.
Oh my god, I do remember when I was young enough to think 30 was old. I was like, "Oh my god, you're 30. Wow, you're old."
Mm,
And now I'm like, "Geez, that's barely starting your life at 30."
yeah,
Let me see. Earth Waffle, my kids can relate about moving a lot, being married into the military life. Yeah, for sure. And
yeah,
I think it's like the kids get kind of used to it. It's exciting. You even get like that itch that you want to move after like a year, 2, 3 years. You're like, "Ooh, where are we gonna go next? What are we gonna do next?" Like meet new friends,
yeah,
and then social media got popular, so it's not like you completely leave your friends. You still can keep in contact. So that's pretty cool. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that. Oh, that's a cute little happy face, winky face. Let me see.
it's cool.
My ex is your ex is your best friend and in the Air Force. Had him all over the states. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. So the kids and I were here in their beautiful places. For sure, for sure. Yeah, that's one thing, like, um, I don't regret going in the military and having that experience because, like, that opens your eyes to, like, the whole world. You move and move and you move, across the country and the globe and like to other continents and everything else. It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of people that can say they've done that and a whole bunch more that haven't even got outside their city or their state.
You see hot pink frogs? What she said?
Oh, let me see. I remember when Cora looked at you crazy back then when you mentioned your husband and kids. And now look. Yeah, Cora definitely there for maybe a few years. We butted heads really bad. Her preteen, teenage years, it was rough. Oh my god, it was rough. It was so rough. I'm surprised we didn't fist fight, girl, because I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm a fighter, but you were a fighter, girl. You're feisty.
Girl, you are a mental fighter. I've became such a patient person these
Good. I'm
past few
glad.
years living with you, girl. Because you think I'm a lion whenever I wake up, girl. Whenever you don't have no caffeine, even if you had your cup of coffee and then the coffee is running out of your system, and or you get hangry later, you're like, ah, and I'm just okay, mama. So what are we gonna do? Are you hungry, mama? What you want to eat, mama? And then I don't care. You're like flicking off everybody. That's how it is.
Oh
That's
my
how it is.
god.
She deceives y'all. She deceives y'all.
Take that down a notch, Cora, and then I believe you.
Okay, she don't flick off everybody. She just flicks me off and the dogs. So now you
What
believe me,
what do the poor dogs, what do the dogs have to do with it, girl?
girl. You just think my boy dog is just so ugly with his little eye. That poor
He's
baby.
Popeye. You picked the perfect name besides us thinking he was a girl and we first named him Penny. Oh my god, we named Popeye Penny because I never checked and Cora said this is a girl, so okay. Come to find out, Penny was a boy dog. So we had to rename him, and then she ended up getting the other little dog. So
That was
we're
definitely a
Cora
girl.
wanted something, a couple names that kind of went together. So we were thinking of all kinds of different names. Um, but she ended up liking Popeye and Olive, so that's what we named the dogs. Let's see.
Yeah, they're
Kathy says, "Dia, my baby turned 40 this week. How the hell did that happen? I swear I just had him 10 years ago." I know, right? I'm over here like almost 22 years later. Oh my gosh. Wow.
you getting up there, mama. You getting up there.
I saw a video today which I'm gonna accept as reality. Like the millennials and then the ones that were Gen X millennials are looking way younger than what is it, Gen Z now? I saw a video mention that we are looking like we're keeping our looks and our age more youthful than these newer generations that are looking older than they are. And it's weird and it's true. It's so true. I see that. I don't know why. A lot of the young kids are looking so old. Maybe on purpose. Maybe like all that extra makeup and hair and the way that they're dressing, trying to look more grown. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Am I Gen Z or am I
You Gen X, Gen Z, Gen
2002?
what is 2002's generation? I don't know.
I
But
don't
he was
know, but
talking about he was 28 and like he looks older than his mom. And I saw a picture side by side and yeah, she looks really good.
well, a lot of people constantly on their phones, and it strains their eyes, strains them,
So
and
we're
a
all
lot of
like,
people suffer nothing. Yeah, a lot of people like, especially I notice now, all of the like, um, how do I word this? All of the like the left and the right kind of arguments going on, and people take it to heart if any little thing, they'll take it to heart, and then they just cry all day, especially everything right now. It's like, okay, here you go, here's some medicine, here you go, here's take this medicine, take that medicine, and
oh,
that definitely
you think
jacks you
medicine is
up.
affecting people's like body and making you aging you faster? Plus that the guy in the shorts, the video he was mentioning, like he thinks that stress is causing a lot of the younger generation to look more old and everything to wear themselves out. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
probably
saying. Like, a
true.
lot of the stress you cause yourself just by getting mad over nothing. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, also like online too. If you get a bad comment, I used to think about it
Oh,
like day, like, oh no,
I
this
did
person.
too. I did
Yeah,
too.
and most people are on, online now. So,
Well, it's because
thing,
people online, you're not like face to face. You can comment, put a nasty gram on there, something like
yeah,
really mean on there. You don't have to even face the person. But in real life, most of those people would maybe think about that comment, but they would never say it.
yeah, yeah.
Let's
I would
see.
talk about that with a few of my friends lately.
Yeah.
Of like, man, what like take us back to the days where you could just smack somebody, and I'm like, whew,
Ooh.
just pop up,
Ooh.
and
Yeah.
that'll, I don't know.
That's a good
Um,
one, Earth Waffle.
I'm gonna use the
uh,
restroom real quick, but I wanted to say too, Kate Kennedy. She said, Cora, just wait till your baby grows up. You'll understand. I don't know. I was. I mean, I'm not obviously like this is my first kid, but I'm already, and me and Hayden are already like, man, we're about to have her already. I just like remember when we just found out we was pregnant. Like, what in the
yeah.
world? Yeah, and then Hayden, he gets really emotional. He's like, oh my god. But I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, y'all.
Okay, go. I'll read the comments meanwhile. And John put, didn't know if it worked. It did, it did. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Kate Kennedy, Cora. Oh yeah, wait until your baby grows up. Oh my God. I keep telling her the older I get, the faster time goes. Like every day just goes and goes and goes every year. Like this year, 2024, is practically like we're halfway there almost. And it just happened, right? It just happened Oh my gosh. Earth waffle, I like that. Planet Cora. That's pretty cool. She might like that one. We'll see when she comes back from the bathroom what she thinks about that one. Um, yes, it's true. I've seen that as well. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. A lot of the popular channels on YouTube that I see, because that's mainly my social media. I had Facebook way back when, but I don't really do Facebook. I don't have like the Twitter, Instagram. I don't have any of those, whatever they are. It's just basically YouTube is what I have. And some of the ones that are really popular, I see them because they pop up a lot, and they look a whole lot older. I don't know why. Kathy, boomer here. I'm freaking proud of it. And you probably look younger than all of us. My goodness. Let's see, Earth Waffle. Almost definitely, if you think all about it, the new meds and stuff in general into yeah, the food, the makeup, all that stuff. I don't know. They are just aging like that. They are.
Am I back
Hey,
on?
girl. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I had a call from my doctor
Oh, okay.
just to confirm the appointment.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
So a suggestion, Cora, from Earth Waffle for your channel name is Planet Cora.
Planet Cora. See, I like those. It's just I'm thinking something with the family,
Hmm.
like something to where it's like a lot of people they'll put like the initials of their kids and then blah blah blah
Oh.
family or
Mhm.
something like that. Which we just have the one now, but we do plan on having more. Um, Keyboard warriors. um,
Yeah, the keyword.
yeah, and
Oh
then
my gosh.
yeah, we're just thinking like, what else could we do? What y'all doing? I'm gonna
And
take.
hop pink frogs. Would you and Cora consider buying another house together with in-law suite or she shed? Ooh, in the back.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've been talking about that.
almost,
I
yeah,
mean,
almost nothing is off the table because 1 year, 1 month, one situation might make us feel a certain kind of way, and then we can always transition to feeling a different kind of way. Um, Personally, I've really enjoyed having my space. And I know from talking to Cora and Hayden that they have enjoyed having their space. So if we ever, quote unquote, live together in a certain
it
kind of
would be
way,
going in on one property, but being
yeah.
far away. Not that far away, but having her
Damn.
own,
Tell me how you
like,
really feel, girl.
no, her own separate house,
Yeah,
or whether it's a shed.
we would go as far as to maybe go together on a property, but like even if I help them, um like, giving them like, as if I'm renting a room or something, but I prefer to have, maybe a travel trailer, a shed that I convert. That way I can live there when I'm there, and then I can go travel and not have to worry about it, and then they're in the main house, and, like, some kind of agreement like that would work perfectly for me. Because for one, I don't wanna take care of the house, I don't wanna do maintenance, I don't wanna mow grass, I don't wanna do any of that, but I wanna enjoy the luxury of having an actual place, luxury of having uh, a bathroom, a little kitchenette, something like that. It would be nice to have a home base, but without having too many responsibilities. So yes, we would consider something like that. But I think Hayden is more like wanting to do his thing, which that's fine. That's fine. It's not a problem. But if we ever do something, it would be like maybe buying a bigger property with a little bit more land, and then I can just park like a travel trailer shed, something like that would be cool.
Yeah, because Hayden's never lived. Let me see. Yeah, Hayden's never lived by himself before. Um, I mean, I
On
have
his
kind of,
own. Yeah.
yeah, on his own. So, um, what's it called? Or like, because he didn't even really know how much even an electric bill would pretty much like the average cost, and he didn't really know how to even apply for an apartment. So definitely,
Yeah.
um, what's it called? Like, even if we were to buy something now, which would not be that good of a plan, just because he's naive to all of this. And but he does, like, he's figuring it out now, and especially um he knows now that the apartment life is not for us, especially with 3 dogs now.
Yeah.
But also that
Yeah. I bet it is.
my mom is not the pushy type, not going to be all up on your in your business, whatever else. So he doesn't mind having, like, um, shared land, or something like that. But definitely, um, what's it called? Like, even for, like, right now, to even rent a room, if you're gonna be here every, like, few months or a couple months out of uh, the season or whatever, because I know how
Hmm.
your allergies are. I would recommend we do something like that, or even if you had a travel trailer, you could do that, because
Hmm.
I just like, dang, if you rent somewhere and then all of a sudden, like half of the year, the majority of the year, your allergies are bugging you, you don't want to be there. So I'm like,
Yeah.
man. So then we're all just trying to, like, figure out right now what to do. So it's like I only have like 6 months left.
Your apartment life contract. Hmm.
So then my mom, she's in our contract now. So then she, I guess, whenever we go and we rent something else, which we're
Yeah.
second bedroom,
Yeah.
or even a third bedroom for when my mom gets out of this lease, then she can be in that room with us, in that house, or garage or whatever. Because we've been even seeing some with garages and stuff and whatever else that are in our price range. But um, that's like the smartest thing right now, is for you to take over this lease, because it's very cheap,
Hmm.
and then you only have just like a few months left, and then we can find something meanwhile that we could all be in and on or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So
that's the current plan, because I had a little bit of issues renting my own place out there, because once I leave California, I won't technically have a job. I have a little bit of savings, kind of a buffer, but I won't technically have a job in California. So, and then I won't have a job until I actually get there and start looking for a job in Texas. That's why they're having issues renting me a place. But if I'm already, what do you call that? I'm
we
already
just
on.
added you to our lease.
Yeah,
So
added.
now you can get your ID changed, switched over,
Yeah,
your car, everything switched over. So,
yeah.
and then legally you can take over, or you can live here
Hmm.
technically, and then we can go find something that'll, help with the dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
so
also
that's.
because uh, this apartment complex, they don't have air conditioning. It's like some, like, weird thing they have where they only change it from hot air to cold air, and cold air to hot air once a year.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's been really hot. Luckily, right now the weather isn't so bad outside, so I'm wearing the sweater too, because I don't have. Uh, I couldn't find some undergarments to wear, uh, so it would not be appropriate for YouTube guys. But um, yeah, it gets pretty hot over here, especially we've had like 90-degree days, 80-degree
Mhm.
average of days lately, and they still have just hot air blowing in the vents. So we just
Mhm.
have to turn that off. Then we're on the top story too. So the first floor, heat rising up, and we're like, bang, bang. But yeah. Um, so my mom doesn't mind that though. And I'm just like, oh, I just hope that I don't have a C-section after birth, especially if we stay here, because getting up these stairs, oh my gosh, it's gonna
Yeah,
suck.
it's pretty steep, it's pretty steep. Yeah,
But
so that's the plan. As soon as Corey and Hayden find a house or another place that they want to rent for sure, then they'll do that process and rent that out. Then I'll move into her apartment. Let me see. Hey Kennedy, I never lived alone. I think I would enjoy it. I think you would too. You would too.
I
You
love
would
it.
learn to appreciate to live alone. And then what's nice about it is you can be as alone or as not alone as you want. If you want to be social, if you want to visit, if you want to be around people, you can be around people. If you want to be by yourself and go to your place and be by yourself. Like that's the beauty of it. Earth
Yeah,
waffle.
I really like living alone, and I like living with my mom too. And it's just to adapt if you're going to be living with somebody, as like for my mother, or now I'm
Yeah.
with Hayden. Now it's a lot to what's it called? Adjust living with someone that has a different schedule or different whatever. Like
Hmm.
Hayden, he's very clean. He's pretty clean. So he doesn't trash the house. He doesn't like do drugs or nothing like that. So that's awesome. And what's it called? Um, yeah, I mean he mainly just works, but
Yeah.
even on his off days, it's not that big of a deal of him being here. But see, with my mom and I would like to wake up at like 3 in the morning to go to the gym, and she hated that because then I would go to the gym like super early in the morning and like 3, 4 in the morning, and then I would like wash dishes or something like making noise, and my mom she would, Cora, shut up, shut
Let
up,
me
and I'm like,
sleep.
let
I
me
don't want to be
sleep.
waking up at 3 in the morning.
I'm just washing dishes, mama. Okay, but shut up. I'm like, man, you need to go to sleep. But I
Yeah,
wake up
you
energized and I want to go to the
there
gym.
sometimes you wouldn't even go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Ugh,
know.
your early teenage years were, oh my God. Let's see. Earth Waffle says, "Oh, just for my experience, um, I think that's one grandbaby. Oh, a grandbaby changes everything. I have a 6-year-old grandson, and oh boy, my extra time revolves around him. And we go, we go over and stay at my daughter's and son-in-law's every other weekend. Oh, that sounds like fun. He
Yeah, it does
has
sound like fun.
he has all wrapped around his finger. And let's see, we live an hour and 30 minutes away. Oh, okay, okay. And they keep
That's
wanting us
nice.
to move. Yeah, they keep wanting us to move closer. My kids always say we never get tired of each other. Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I want to be as close to Cora as I possibly can, but I still want to keep my independence, my space, my own type of thing.
Yeah.
That way, at least we can see each other during the weekday or the weekend for sure. Just depends what we got going on. And Hot Pink Frog says, "Where does Grandma Dora go?" She more than
Back to
likely will
Mexico.
end up going to Texas where I go. So I know she didn't like the idea of going to Oklahoma if I ended up there, but more than likely she'll come with me. She'll try it out anyway. If she likes it, then she'll stay. If not, then she'll probably move back to Cali. I don't. But I think she will end up moving with me.
Yeah, the thing is, I really like my space, and that's the thing is people have different definitions of space and different definitions of whatever. So like for instance,
Mhm.
with my mom, I would always want to be like doing stuff with her or out and about or just being around her more than she wanted. So her thing of space is well kind of like right now how she lives by herself, I live by myself in that kind of context. And we'll see each other, we'll visit each other. It would be nice for her to like live closer to us because I mean Hayden, like we don't really have. I mean, my mom was born and raised in California, but I mean, I just moved everywhere, and I like Dallas, Texas, for
Mhm.
pretty much to like live here probably the rest of my life. And but Hayden's family and Hayden grew up here too, so he's like pretty set here. So I figured we're gonna live here. But see, with Hayden, he has all his family pretty much here. Um, well, most of them, and it's like they see each other like every day, every other day, and da da da. But they get upset because I I mean, for one, we live 45 minutes away, and that's just like so far for them, which, like, we see them at least once a week. And it's like, my mom and I, we've seen each other quite a bit. And like, we live like over 1,000 miles away from each other. So even if my mom was to move, like, back to where we were in Oklahoma, that's like 2.5 hours from here, and that's fine too. We have space, but we also have like the bond and the time together and all of that. But that's too far for like his family, so it's like, whenever I say, okay, I need space because I don't want them, like, I remember because we were living with them for a minute, I would always get like knocks on my door like every hour, it seemed like, or even whenever I was in the restroom, I'd get knocks on the restroom, and like constantly, constantly, constantly. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I wanted to move out. And so that's how it was for Hayden all his life. And he says that he really likes being more independent and living away from them. But he does want to move closer to where we could see them more often, which I'm like, to me, like, once a week is enough. But I mean, that's like, got to compromise in a way. So, I mean, how we've been doing it is like, okay, you can go see him again. I'm just going to stay here, kind of thing. I'm going to tell y'all. So, yeah, I'm just like, oh my goodness. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? Like, us living 45 minutes, I think is perfect because they don't ever come over here. It's too far for them to drive. But what's it called?
I always find it funny, like not specifically them, but just in general, how people always say, "Oh, when are you gonna come see us? When are you gonna visit
Yeah.
us? Oh, we haven't seen you in such a long time. You need to come see us. You need to come see us."
Hmm.
And it's like, well, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to come see me too. Oh, that's too far. Oh no, it costs too much in gas. Oh no,
Yeah.
because blah
Story
blah
of our
blah.
lives, right?
So I'm
Yeah.
like, we are the same distance. Like, it's okay for me to go see you as often as you think I should go see you, but then you can't see me because it's too far, it costs too much, and this and that. But like, it's okay for me to do it. Like that's just weird.
Yeah, it is very weird. Yeah. I because Hayden thinks that I don't like his family, but I do. I like his family. It's just very annoying whenever it comes to that kind of stuff. And there's like a whole bunch of stuff like that. But it's like, uh, for instance, they keep mentioning like I'm in a way of keeping their grandkid away from them, their grandbaby away from them. And I'm like, well, first of all, the baby ain't here yet. But also, like, also their kid. So I'm like, we had to move out because, he's grown, we're grown, we have a kid now. So it's like, we got to move out. It's just, this was the more bang for our buck in this area. And so,
Mhm.
sorry, we're not like neighbors, but, and I don't know, I think 45 minutes is like a pretty good drive, like pretty dang close. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just like, man, because it's like, um, what's it called? Especially when I have the kid, I'm going to be extra tired. And then I hope that my health doesn't get worse, which I've been feeling really good. Supposedly, that people with like the autoimmune disease that I have, they feel really good when they're pregnant. Excuse me. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's like hormones or blood flow. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. So I hope that I feel even better. But yeah, I was just, yeah. I mean, I really do want to keep my distance from
Mhm.
anybody, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just like, ugh, I don't know, because I just don't want to have no fights about that. Because I'm like, okay, well, like, like even you could even bring to how I grew up, right? Being in
Yeah.
the army, moving every couple years. So I'm thinking this is awesome. Like we're doing good,
Yeah.
but it's not too much. So
Yeah.
yeah, in all honesty, Kate Kennedy said 45 minutes is not that far. They can go visit you guys too. I
Yeah.
know. I know.
Yeah.
We go there like they've probably only been here I think when we moved in and then one other time and then we go there like every weekend. Every weekend we go there. And we've been here since uh probably about like 6 7 months now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like all the time. At least once a weekend we'll go there. And then it's
Mm-hmm.
always like, oh, it's too far. You guys are too far. I'm like, man, that's like my mom and her
Yeah.
siblings. Hmm?
Yeah. But then it's like they complain that you don't go see them or it's too far, you should move
Yeah.
closer. But why haven't you come see us? Well, I mean, you haven't came to see us either. But yeah, that's how it is. And Earth Waffle says absolutely that's how it is with her two siblings. They live in Florida and the other lives 3 hours away. Yeah, it's weird like that. I don't
I
know
just don't
why.
get it though. Because then it's like, for instance, in my situation, I'm the bad guy because I had Hayden move out of his family's house, and like I'm taking him away from them. I'm like, what? We are grown. What the freak? But
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. And then they're like about the grandbaby too, like that, and I'm just like, oh my gosh,
Yeah. It's because they're talking about um basically the baby having sleepovers over there.
yeah, no,
Like the mom-in-law gets basically wants to treat it like it's her child in a way, all the stuff that she wants to do, which is nice that she's thinking about the baby, I appreciate that. But it's like, Cora says, "Well, no, my kid's not gonna have any kind of sleepovers anywhere. She doesn't need to, at least for a few years until she's old enough to talk and let me know what's really going on." And if they get offended because they act like Cora doesn't want the kid to have anything to do with them. I mean, for one,
yeah,
she she's a stay-at-home mom. She is um
me.
I mean, there's no need unless it's an emergency, which is different, right? But there is no need for the kid to be sleeping anywhere, staying anywhere, being outside of her care. She's going to be there 24/7 with her kiddo. Like that's how it was with me. I was a stay-at-home mom, and Cora didn't really have sleepovers or anything like that with friends or different people until she was way older. Like there was no need for me to get babysitters, to get anybody to watch her because she was with me.
And
Her
then,
dad was
like me
working
being
and
grown up now, I don't have a problem with it. I'm gonna do that with my kids too. A lot of
yeah,
people, oh my god, like I want to homeschool my kids, and well, Hayden and I. It's not like it's just me. Hayden will even bring up stuff that I just happen to agree with too, and because he'll want certain
mhm,
things and his kids to be raised a certain way. Like we both
yeah,
want our kids to be raised Christian, and for
mhm,
instance, not celebrate Santa Claus. Like as far as giving presents and stuff like that. Because literally how it is oh well, when you love somebody you give them presents, and it's like, okay, but no, that's not how we want to portray that. I'll teach them the history of Saint Nicholas, but at the same time we are Hayden and I celebrate the birth of Christ, you know. So that's how we do it. And then we get told like, "Oh, your kid's not going to have a childhood, this and that." And especially we want to
yeah,
homeschool. I'll homeschool the kids, and then so
mhm,
we hear a lot about that too. And it's just like, I wish I was, like raised like that, and that kind of aspect of which I pretty much was.
mhm,
You know, my mom, the stay-at-home mom, my mom let me be like a free thinker kind of thing. She wasn't really too much about like, even with like, uh, for instance, Christmas. you weren't really too much about like decorating and all of that kind of stuff, which
Well,
I don't care. Like,
oh
I don't
man.
care. I don't know why people think it's
Yeah,
like
it
such a
it
big
never
deal.
really it never really bothered Cora. I mean, we would do the little Christmas tree and we would have gifts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But for me to like my personality, I'm more minimal, like as far as aesthetics. I like more clean look. I don't like a ton of knickknacks and not that there's anything wrong either or, but just for me, my personal taste, I wasn't into all that. And that's where her dad and I butted heads because he thought he grew up with his mom that decorated from top to bottom and went all out and everything like that. Hi, Crystal.
hey
And
Crystal.
so he saw me as like basically a party pooper, mood killer. Like I didn't want to decorate, I didn't want to do this, I didn't want to do that, and it was just like that just doesn't do anything for me. Like I never really enjoyed going over the top decorating all kinds of stuff. I like simple, I like clean and sleek, type of look. Like I don't like a lot of that stuff. A lot of it is more like visual clutter to me, and it maybe it's the opposite. Instead of making me happy, it makes me more anxious. Like I don't want too much. But
Yeah,
he
me too.
always saw it as I never wanted to decorate. I never wanted to do this or that. I saw it as I did decorate. I was like, we would bake cookies. We would have the Christmas tree, and Cora would help me put all the ornaments. I mean, we would do stuff like that, but I didn't. I'm not over the top with all that.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, to me either. I don't see a reason to do over the top. Like, I mean, I was more and am more artistic, so it's like if my kids happen to be more artistic too, then or even like musician or like they like music more, something like that, I would orientate it to that. So it's
Mhm,
like, oh man, well, I know some Christmas songs that maybe you could learn to play since it's like Christmas time. Even something like that would be awesome
mhm.
versus, well, I would think it would be awesome versus like, oh my god, we have the most lit up house in the neighborhood. Like, I don't like none of that stuff anyways. But
Yeah. One
yeah,
up type of thing.
but yeah, we know it's you. We know it's you, Crystal.
Yeah,
The
Crystal.
brain.
Yes, ma'am. Let's see.
I might change my channel name too.
Yeah. Earth
But
Waffle
yeah,
says
I told them too. Like, my mom came from all the way to from California to Texas. Like, and I
two,
mean,
three
I would
times
travel.
already.
Yeah, and then I've been there a couple times already, back and forth to see you, and it's
Yeah.
like that's just how it is. It's like it's not even, for one, it doesn't even really seem that far. Just a
No.
couple days of driving. Um,
When you
but
say it out loud, it does sound far.
it does, yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, like, you're excited. I'm excited to see you and everything.
Yeah.
And then it's like, man, 45
Mhm.
minutes. Come on now, come on now. Oh, but it's so much traffic and gas money, and I'm like, I don't know. But a lot
Yeah.
of people are in debt, and we aren't. So that's a big thing, I guess, a stressor to people. But it's like, you don't have to take that out on us. Like, man,
All
I
right,
don't know.
let me read the comments here. Earth Waffle. She said, "My mom's always was always traveling to visit all of them, all her kids. Um, but now that she's older, she put a stop to it. So my mom tells him, 'You love me, you can come see me.' And
Yep,
they tell her it's too far to visit. Oh my god.
that's messed
But
up.
it wasn't too far for your mom to go visit, right? Like that part was
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I intervene and tell them, "You think it wasn't far for her?" Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she would be herself. She would go herself on a bus or a plane. That's how my mom is too. She would go and visit all the kids. But like my dad is like the total opposite. My mom wants something to do with her kids and my dad really like he don't even call to say hi or anything. Like it doesn't seem to bother him. Every blue moon I'll go visit him. And we're cool, we talk and everything, but if his kids don't put an effort, then he doesn't bother. Like it just doesn't bother him. I don't know.
I don't know how. I don't know. I mean, like, it's one thing if you all of a sudden had like something up your nose, you know what, and then you didn't want to like mess with me anymore, then I would just accept it, and that's how it would be.
Yeah.
But I mean, from the get go, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that we're like this. So then we
Mhm.
got the little baby too that's coming. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
But dang, get into the drama, y'all. I should do like a Patreon or something. Tell y'all all the tea,
Oh
all
my
the.
gosh. Let's see. Kathy gave you a thumbs up on the homeschooling. We decorated for Christmas, but I always taught my kids that we celebrated Christ's birthday, and they knew Santa was pretend. Well, Corey didn't know for a little while. Somebody told her, and I felt bad telling her, no, Santa is not real.
Yeah, I just think it's
It was a
you
whole
didn't start that
drama.
whole thing.
It was like a whole dramatic scene with this little bitty kid. I don't even know how old you were, maybe like
It was like
second
8,
grade.
7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah, you were second grade. Mom, is Santa real? And I'm like, uh, uh. So I had a friend at the time. We were actually living in Germany, and I had a friend that we were chit chatting. She was in my house, and we were having coffee. And Cora asked me that, and she was telling Cora, "Yeah, yeah, Santa is real." And I was like, "You really want me to tell you, Cora? You really want me to tell you?" And I was like, "Okay, Cora, no, no, Santa's not real." And then my friend was like, "Yeah, Santa is real. Santa is real." Cora got so emotional, almost to the point of crying. Why do parents lie to their children? She was so dramatic. I
Yeah, I
felt
mean,
so bad, but
Aiden and I, we just don't even see the point of that. Like it's cool to have imagination and stuff, but like to like,
Mhm.
a lot of people they just that then it's okay. Santa's not real. They make you believe it and everything. There's just no point to that. I'd rather start from that age of teaching them that, you know, because even from that age, people would always like go to school and like, oh, I got this new toy. Like even in high school, like, oh, I got this new TV.
Mhm.
My parents gave me a PlayStation, whatever else. And it's um, like I think one time, I think I got like pads and like some beans, and it was like a joke thing, but but like I'm not very
One of your
materialistic,
gag
so
one of your gag gifts.
yeah, yeah. And I thought it was so funny though. But it's like people will be like, "Oh my god, really? That's all you got?" But I didn't care. I thought it was funny. But at the same time, I'm the type too. Um, like thankful. Like man, I got some beans. I could eat something. I got some pads, and I won't be, dripping on the floor. But too am I. But it's like I'd rather like teach my like our kids to be thankful from the get go, and whenever it comes to that, when someone like tries to, flaunt their materialistic whatever material stuff, materialism, whatever it's called, they won't
Mhm.
even be affected by it. They would probably just be like, "That's awesome," and whatever else kind of
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, so there's a lot more to it, but yeah, yeah, girl, yeah, girl.
Yeah, Kathy says, "My brothers say driving an hour and a half to come see mom is hard for them." And I'm like, "Driving an hour and a half with my 93-year-old mom with dementia to go visit you?" Like, well, what, that's not hard? Like, that's easier for them, obviously, right?
Yeah,
And Crystal
goodness.
says, "Now my kids understand why I told them the truth about Santa wasn't real." For yeah, Cora was so heartbroken.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that to my kids either. Like, there's no point.
Why? Why do parents lie to their children? I was like,
I'll
"Ah,
never forget that little phrase.
ah." I know.
I'm sorry, Cora.
I'm sorry, Cora. I didn't mean to, Cora. Oh my gosh.
I'm
What are
making
you
dog food right now,
Oh,
too.
I was like, "What are you cooking?"
Yeah, just right now what I had was canned chicken breast, but I think I don't know. One of these days we're gonna go shopping. Let's see. We're gonna go shopping for like real meat and stuff. We try to find the deals. So we've been giving them some like ground beef and stuff. Today,
Very cool.
really, and then today I am giving them canned chicken. So with some rice and eggs, and yeah, so we'll go check out Kroger for some deals. Maybe they'll have some deals. But yeah, I felt like somebody, a death in the family. Oh my gosh! But it's like
Yeah,
that, the tooth fairy, and then what else? What else? All kinds of stuff. It's
the
like
Easter bunny,
the Easter bunny.
the
Luckily,
little
with the Easter
leprechaun.
bunny, when when I like kind of knew about the Easter bunny, we lived in Germany, so they're big about Easter, but they tell you the real Easter, just like well, the origin, whatever. They don't really celebrate it as you get a bunch of candy and whatever else. They teach you about um, like the 3 days with God, Jesus rising, that kind of stuff, and
Mhm,
also of their history of the Easter Bunny and why the chocolate is so popular and stuff.
mhm.
Um, which I'll have to recap on that too. But same thing for Christmas. They have Saint Nicholas. Then they
Yeah.
teach you about all of that. And dang, fashionably late.
Tim, yeah, you are.
But yeah, that's that kind of thing where it's like I'm glad to grow up in a different country for a few years. So then
Yeah,
I know like different cultures and all kinds of stuff. Because
yeah.
especially over here, it's like it's always weird in America. It's always like if you're bad, then you'll get coal on Christmas, or if you're bad, you go to hell, or if you're bad, you do this and that. And
Mhm, mhm,
it's Christian, people are like, "Oh my God!" And then of course they got to say something about that.
and the
But
homeschooling and
yeah, and the homeschooling and whatever else. So
and then no
yeah,
sleepovers until they're super old and oh, nice. Oh, I have to blow
what
my nose.
cravings? I
Yeah,
don't know
tell
if you
them.
want to read all of that. Let's see. Um, that's how my kids are. They are grateful having another than whoa,
Then more
one another
material
than
things, yeah.
it's irrelevant. Exactly, exactly. And
And
it's
then,
like for Christmas this year,
I'm blow my
um,
nose.
his parents, I mean, for one, they complain they don't have money, but they're gonna do us a favor and they're gonna pay for this, and that. So I just tell them at that point, I'm like, no, it's not like we're struggling or anything. But I mean, it's like a whole ego thing probably. But for instance, Christmas, I think she tried to get me these pans or something. It was like a set of some like pans that I mean, I just want like one good pan, one good pot. That's all I need. Non-stick, it's fine. And I can get those
Mhm,
for like $20. Not even $20 at like some like Ross or something or even Walmart. But it's like, oh no, like even though we're bad on money, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna get you this whole set of like 20 pans. I don't know how many pans were in it, but it was too much that I wanted, and it was like
yeah,
over $200. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not even gonna use all of those. Well, it's respectful to accept gifts, and I just thought that was just stupid for them to say that. It's respectful. I mean, you have to accept gifts, but in a way, it's like you're putting that burden on me that
mhm.
you guys are basically broke and you won't be able to pay your light bill if you get me these pans. And then it's like, well,
But yeah, but
love
we're doing
family.
you a favor, but here you go, it's a gift.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm just like, what
yeah,
the freak? What kind of, I don't know, kind of logic that beyond. But I mean, it just seems like I'm making this up because it's just like, what in the world? What
yeah.
is going But yeah, so you can go on with the comments now that you're done sneezing
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah, I had to blow my nose. Um, the Earth Waffle says, "Oh my God, that's how it was when we lived in Italy." Yep.
Yeah,
Let's see,
yeah.
Mobang. You don't know how good life is in the US until you live abroad. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's
you can appreciate the different cultures. My sister actually fell in love with Europe and she didn't want to come back. But
yeah. It's we're definitely spoiled here.
yeah,
Definitely, in the U.S.
yeah,
definitely spoiled,
yeah.
and
The
I think
only way I think, just in general, I know there's always, loopholes and situations and exceptions to the rules and all that stuff. But in general, we are very blessed here and we have no need to go without anything. If you're going without something, it's because you're either mentally ill or something's going on up there because there are
yeah,
so many programs to help you with everything. There's free food, there's free housing. You might not get it like that instant, whatever you want, but there's a way to get all kinds of free stuff here. Like just about everything can be free here. Even education is free. Food
I
is
mean,
free.
even
Healthcare can be free.
even
Like,
with me in my pregnancy, everything medically, um, even food, we've gotten so much free food. Everything medically has been free so far.
mhm,
Just all kinds of stuff like that, and it's like a lot of people. I don't know. I mean, as far as like the housing and things like that, yeah, my um, what's it called, my boo
baby.
baby, my baby daddy, whatever you want to say it,
Mhm,
fiance. There we go. That's better. Sorry. Oh man. Um, he is the provider, and it's crazy because I have to do like a story time on this, y'all. But he had a lot of his money tied to something for a long time, and now that's over with. So, what's it called? So yeah, we got an apartment now, and I know a lot of people won't have don't have that, and whatever else they have to live with somebody. But I
mhm,
mean, a lot of people I see complain specifically is about food, like when they're pregnant and stuff. They can't get food, they can't get water, they can't get proper medical care. And I'm like wow, like I even had owned a house which I just sold last month. Um, woohoo! But I've even owned a house. I've had assets, which I have a car paid off and everything. And it's like, yeah, I get the wick, and some other stuff too. So it's like, they just like give out all of this stuff. I mean, even
yeah. You even get
my
free
bad.
car seats and
Yeah,
classes. I mean,
I've got free car seats, free
yeah,
diapers, free even
yeah,
diapers.
yeah.
I've gotten free.
There's so many programs out
free
there. The thrift
well,
store.
even just like if you have a phone,
Mhm,
we've even had like stuff on like Facebook where like people in our county swap stuff and they
mhm,
give away free stuff. So
yeah,
like this one is like you receive something free, you give something away.
yeah,
So that's awesome, that kind of thing. And a
yeah,
lot of people, they'll even like give people groceries, like 50
mhm,
bucks worth of groceries, 150 bucks worth of groceries, or let
yeah,
people like, do all kinds of stuff. And it's like, man, I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. But but yeah, I do get the wick. It's crazy because um what's it called? The wick is so restricted.
mhm,
Like I get some other like money for food and stuff, but the WIC is like, and it's crazy because there's like
mhm,
many WalMarts I'll go to. I have to get a specific milk. They won't let me get like whole milk. I have to get 1%, and that's like a lot of stores don't even have the 1% anymore. And it's
mhm,
like I have to get a certain brand, a certain price range of that. I'm like, dang. But luckily we found stores that just have like only WIC products. So then they'll get you the specific WIC products that you're allowed to have,
Mhm.
which makes it so much easier. So you don't
Yeah.
have to like go to the register at Walmart and then it's like, oh no, these three things aren't WIC. You have to pay for them out of pocket, which
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I'm just like, dang, like what can I get then with the WIC? But luckily,
Yeah.
these other stores they'll hook you up. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Then then Kathy says, "Mija, just keep what you're gonna use and regift the rest."
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I
you've
mean,
done
that's the
that.
thing. What happened?
Yeah, whenever they gift you all kinds of stuff, um,
Yeah.
but then they ask you, "Do you need this? Do you want this? Do you want that?" And Cora will politely say, "No, I don't need that," or "No, I already have something." And they keep wanting to just gift her and gift her and gift her, and I
I mean,
think it's
guys, like we have a crib. We have a crib. And the other day she asked if I was interested in whatever, and it was two cribs plus a diaper changing thing table. And I'm like, I no, I don't need that. What in the world? But
yeah.
yeah. And that this has been going on apparently for a long time. It's um I mean, I'm not even trying to like be rude or anything. It's just it gets really annoying, um, especially
Tim,
when it's like, um, I mean, she knows it too, and it's like I don't know what it is because she said she grew up with nothing, so that's why she wants to collect a bunch of stuff, and
thanks,
that
Tim.
kind of
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
so yeah, uh, Tim says to sell them.
Yeah, but a lot of it, that's what I'm getting to. A lot of it, you can't sell it because it's like half broken and whatever else, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even have the time to like fix up anything. But it's like, for instance, like she told me, like, after birth there's like the dependas or whatever. She gifted me some. They were like half used and like just thrown in the bag for the rest was for me, that she gets from random people she doesn't know, and like other hygiene products, even lotions and shampoos and other feminine hygiene stuff that's like half used and whatever else. I don't know about you, but that I just think that's whoo. It's one thing if it's like individually packaged stuff, and I guess if it's just for me and
Tim, ew.
yeah, I know. That's why, because because there's even like baby food and stuff that we've been offered, and they've been opened. Oh, but the expiration date says it's good till like 2025, and I'm like, no, that's not safe at all. I don't trust that. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
It's
I'm not
one
trying to
thing
be
if
rude, but
it's
man,
one thing if you knew the person, like if I were to have bought something and I only used a part of it and I know that you need some or want some or you like
yeah,
it, well, I'm not gonna eat this. Do you want it or whatever? But like some random person, no.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know
Then
what they got going on.
because I had mentioned to her because she got us some free cloth diapers, and she bought some, I guess, a little bit from some friend of hers or someone that she usually gets free stuff from, and
Yeah.
so supposedly it's already been washed and it's good to go. But I'm gonna obviously rewash them and stuff. But I'm telling you, there's so much dog hair in most of them. There's dog hair, there's their hair. There's even been hygiene products that she gives me, like hair brushes and like the thing for their mocos and stuff for the babies that have mocos in it, that have hair in it, that have like residue, like even like cribs and stuff that we would get. It's like, oh, this is free or this is like 20, $40. Woo! But they're just nasty. And they're like covered in like leche and like caca and everything. And I'm just like, oh no, oh no, thank you, no, thank you. But I have got some stuff. For instance, my friend Vanessa that was on here earlier, I've gotten some stuff from her, and I know her for many years. I've known her as long as, I think, longer than I've known Hayden. I think her and I met for like, I think we talked like once in
Tim.
like fourth grade.
Yes, Tim.
And
Use
his breast
breast
pump.
pumps. Yep.
Yeah,
There's plenty of
yeah,
those.
yeah. Lots of used breast pump gifts. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, it's just it's absurd to me. Ooh, but then it's like, well, we're just trying to help you. Okay, but I'm not asking for help. I don't need help. I have the means to get stuff. Hayden has the means to get us stuff. It's not
Yeah.
dang Tim. You know,
Or
it's
if
not
you
like
want to help, then ask me what I actually need
yeah. I
instead of
mean, I
just
have an Amazon wish list with very cheap stuff on there too. If that
mhm,
was, if money was the concern, and you wanted to get us something, there's like $2 for little stuff. And so it's like, I don't know. I try to say no, but I'm the bad guy and this and that. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm just like, whatever. Whew. Yeah, I can't stand clutter either. Oh my gosh. Like this is a lot better. It has been in a while. I finally just got to feeling better to clean and go on here. So,
yeah.
you whew,
Yeah, Earth Waffle says she has OCD and can't stand clutter. I always tell my kids, if it's yours, it should be in your room. Oh no, I
oh yeah.
turn and run the apple to them. Oh my God. Like, yeah,
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 for our kids, for instance, we just have the one now when we're about to, and so I told Hayden, and he thinks it's fine. And then what's it called? With like some exceptions to like big toys, for instance, um,
yeah.
but or like books. But basically, I want to have like a tote, pretty good sized tote too, full of their toys, so it's easy cleanup
Hmm.
too. They can just throw it all. She could just throw everything back in her tote, and that's like her toy box kind of thing. And that's just easy cleanup. Even if I have to clean it up, sometimes it's easy for me to clean it up, whatever.
Hmm.
Um, and then it's like, what's it called? Yeah, we want to have like a bookshelf too, so that's obviously adding to it and whatever
Yeah.
else. But then it's like his mom was like, "Oh no, the kids are gonna have way more toys than that." And then so basically, I was telling her like, "Okay, if the kid wants a new toy, maybe give a toy, donate a toy, get you can get another one, or something like that, to where it
Just
just
to not have
something like that.
excess, like
Yeah,
hoarding
so you don't
toys
have
pretty much.
too much, because too much is yeah, but they don't really believe in that over there.
Cash,
So yeah,
cash is
got like
king,
2 rooms full
Chino.
of baby stuff already. Yeah,
Oh, Tim. And then,
at least
or at
have the
least have the
decency to wash
decency
it.
to wash it
Yeah.
properly before you offer it to somebody. Yeah, that's true. Because
I mean,
people are
because
gonna be
a lot of
like,
it is trash. A lot of it is trash.
mhm,
Car seat or something like that.
mhm,
But honestly, I've even got car seats shipped to me from my insurance, and it's like for free. So they're brand new for free. They're not expired, everything like that. So
yeah.
there's no point of me trying to keep finding car seats, car seats,
Nope.
car seats. Like we've had like 6 car seats from them, and it's like we don't need more. We don't need more. Oh my goodness. But
Yeah. Yeah. Tim says
whew,
5 toys max. One new one comes in
yeah,
and one goes out. I should have been that strict
yeah,
with you, Cora.
basically,
You did have quite a bit of stuff, but you were like the only one kid. But after a while, you didn't get too attached with a lot of toys. You had some of your favorite stuff, and I don't know.
yeah. I was more into doing activities.
Yeah, being
Like
outside, riding bicycles, all kinds of stuff.
yeah, being with friends, that kind of
Yes,
thing.
car seats have expiration dates. They sure do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do expire.
yeah,
Actually, they do have expiration
yeah, they
dates.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let me see.
Well,
I'm
Miss
about to feed
Cora,
the dogs real quick.
I have to charge my phone. It's about to
Oh,
die,
okay.
girl.
Dang, girl, you probably got a lot of watch hours this time. We was on here
Yeah,
for a minute,
yeah,
but yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
yeah. Thank you guys
We'll
so
talk
much for
again soon.
watching. I don't just wanted to cut off and then you don't know what happened, but like I'm
Yeah.
on the red.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably get off here too soon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get off with you, but my
Yeah.
phone's
So
probably dead too.
I don't know if
Oh
you're
man.
gonna keep your same channel, you're gonna start a new one if you wanna end the live with
Yeah.
some information about that.
yeah, so this is my new channel, which I don't know if I'm gonna like. I'm gonna probably more than likely just do new content in my regular channel, Minimalist Cora,
I
because I
just
do want to do like more family and kid stuff on there, but
yeah.
we didn't have car seats in the 80s. I know, that's what I'm saying. My
Yeah,
mama, she's just fine.
yeah,
She's
I'm
just
perfectly fine. We would jump from seat to seat to the back. We would sleep on the floorboard. We would go crazy with snacks and drinks and then have the sugar crash, all kinds of stuff. Like you would just do whatever you wanted. And if you fell asleep wherever you landed. Like that was it.
hmm yeah,
Yeah. Well, I suggest, Cora, you keep the channel that you have all your subscribers. If you want to rename it, you can rename it and then introduce your new lifestyle to it and then get the watch
yeah,
hours that way because you already have the subscribers there. So then hopefully soon keep pushing them videos out and you have your monetized.
yeah. I'm gonna have to do that, girl.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
would suggest. So you don't
I'm gonna
start from
probably make a
scratch.
video of people. Maybe they can suggest me some names.
Yeah, you have to give
Suggest,
people ideas like what kind of
I don't
theme,
know.
what kind of names, what
Mm,
kind of some category, something. Because like
yeah,
Earth Waffle was coming up with all kinds of good stuff,
yeah.
and you're like, no, no.
Well, yeah. I mean, no, there were good names if it was just for me, but I'm trying
Yeah,
to incorporate. Yeah, so I'll have to touch on that.
yeah, yeah. That's what I would do. Cora and the Fam Bam.
Something like that.
Yeah. So you can even
Something.
put a poll on
Yeah,
your community page, and give certain names or phrases or something, and then they can vote or something like that. But yeah.
yeah.
Anyhow, before my phone actually completely
I'm about to feed the
dies,
dogs. So,
the dog food. All right. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will talk to you on Sunday's live stream. Bye, guys.
bye, guys. Adios.